the next topic, and this is getting your first deal done. I want to spend some time on that. Okay, that's why I'm here to help you guys do that. You're watching a segment from a Peter Harris live event. Join us for our next live event. Register at commercialpropertyadvisors.com/live. I'm going to share with you in 5 steps. This is exactly what we do with our students. Okay. Okay. All right. So here's step number one is to educate yourself. Okay. You need to master the terminology and market cycles, understand how to analyze deals, get a mentor to avoid costly mistakes. And we have a lot of resources. I have books, I have YouTube channels, and you can take a free course. All right. So number one is to educate yourself. I can't tell you how many times I get compliments from our students who are brand new. And in the first week, what I have them do is practice to get and jump into the business. I have them contact a real estate agent after they do some of their foundational work. And they come back to me and go, wow, Peter, this person paid attention to me. He thought I was experienced. And all we did was teach them the lingo, okay? The language, how these brokers speak. That's all we do. That's all you have to do with them to get them to start, answering calling you back and answering your emails. Okay. So number one is you have to get educated. That's step number one. Okay. Here's step number two. Step number two is to choose your lane. Okay. You do not want to be the jack of all trades. You need to choose a lane. It says choose a property type. Focus on one asset class, multifamily, retail, industrial, mobile home parks, self-storage. Don't be a jack of all trades. Okay. Let me share one thing with you. Today, one of my team members did ask me, Peter, what's going to be hot for 2026? Right? He asked me that question. I thought about that for a second. And I think the following are going to be really hot. I think multifamily for sure. And I think the one that's kind of sneaking up is called flex space / industrial / warehouse. That's going to be very, very popular. We own a few of these throughout the United States. All of them are occupied. Okay. Also, I like mobile home parks and storage. So I think those are going to be the winners for 2026. All right, but we'll do that at another webinar. Okay, location. Decide between investing in your backyard or an emerging market that's out of state. Okay, I recommend starting in your backyard, 2 to 3 hours from where you live, and then go further out. Okay, so that's step number two. Step number three is lead generation. This is what I spend most of my time on. Okay, to help our students do this part, because anybody can teach students how to do analysis, how to talk to agents, but not everyone knows how to generate leads. Okay, so a lot of my time and money and resources is spent on teaching you all how to find the best deals. A lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of research. Okay, and a lot of bike riding. Okay, a lot of my ideas come from bike riding. All right, so lead generation, 2 parts here. I mentioned commercial brokers since that's how we practice, right? When we first start, we'll call a broker, we'll get a deal over, we'll start analyzing. So, 10% of the deals that we close in a company are from brokers, okay? 85 to 90% are off market, okay? And then number two, off market campaigns. This is what we specialize in, okay? And look at the very bottom in yellow. This is so important. Consistency is key. Your pipeline is your lifeline. Okay. So if you have no deals to analyze and go over with your coaches, what are we doing? Literally, what are we doing? Okay. So lead generation is so important. We spend a lot of time on that. Ever wondered how pro investors find and analyze deals for maximum profit? How to secure financing even if you're a beginner? Or attract and keep tenants for steady passive income? Commercial Real Estate for Beginners delivers simple, actionable steps to master it all. Tap the link on the top corner for your free copy today. Okay, step number 4 is make the offer. This is where a lot of you freeze up. Okay, so we have to get our students to the point of making offers because nothing happens until you make the offer. So you're going to analyze the deal. You're going to determine the strike price, which is basically, the price you want to pay. Then we offer something lower, right? Then you're going to submit the offer. We're going to use an LOI or contract. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Making the offer with our students. We just don't make the offer. What we do with our students, we sit down with them, we meet with them, and then we go over everything. How does it cash flow, right? Do you have correct expenses? What's the exit strategy? What's the market cap rate? Can the rents go up, right? What are the projections, right? What does the financing look like? All of that we have to do with our students before we make an offer. Okay. And then the fifth one is finance and close. So you're going to secure financing, whether it's going through a bank or we have some form of creative financing. The steps are the same. All right. Due diligence, you're going to verify the financials, the physical condition, the legal status, and it says trust, but verify. All right. And number 3 is to sign documents, fund the deal, take title. It's celebration time. All right. I left out a step. Okay. I didn't put it here on purpose. Step number 6 is what sets our company apart from all the other companies. You have other companies out there that will show you how to buy property, but will they sit with you every single month and show you how to cash flow the property, how to hold the property manager accountable, how to do the renovations and not overpay, right? How to make all the other adjustments in the operations, right, in their property. They don't, because it doesn't make the money. But for our company, we basically make money when you make money. So our motivation is to have you cash flow as high as possible or have the property value as high as possible so that we can all share in those profits. Okay, that's how we're built here, right? So when you close in a deal with us, we're going to go over what I call the 4 M's. Okay, the 4 M's are the money part, the management part, the marketing, and the maintenance. These are the 4 legs of any successful multifamily commercial property. If one of those legs gets chopped or is not working, the whole chair collapse. Okay, so those 4 M's are very, very important. So closing a deal, that's when the work just begins. But that's when our strength rises to the top. Okay, because that's what we do. We teach our students around the country how to be successful in everywhere in the country with all different property types. Got it? All right. All right. So someone wants the 4 M's again. The 4 M's are: you need to have a system of managing the money. Okay, number 1. The second M is the management. You need to know how to hold the property managers accountable. You guys have probably seen my books where I say 9 out of 10 property managers are no good. That is the truth. Ask anyone who's experienced; they'll tell you 9 out of 10 are no good. So what does that mean? That means that you have a 90% chance of the property manager that you hire will ruin your property. All right. So how do you do that? You need to learn how to hold them accountable. Okay. The third M is maintenance, right? And you need to know how to maintain the property. One of the biggest complaints that you get from an average investor is my property manager spent $1,200 on the mailbox replacement where I just saw one on Amazon for $300. That happens. Okay, they will do that. Right. So you need to know how to handle the maintenance. The last part is the marketing side, which is so important now because when we get a new tenant for apartments, most likely is not from a sign outside the property. It's some social marketing that we're doing. It's some search engine optimization that we're doing with the property. Okay, so the marketing side is so important these days. It is changing before our eyes. Okay, so those are the 4 M's. Would you like to work with me? Every successful commercial real estate investor has a mentor. Learn more about my Protege program right here.